Good morning. It is day 30 on the PCT. Sorry, it's easy to lose track out here. And we just came out of the town of Lancaster, California. Yes, for those of you in Pennsylvania, it is somewhat blasphemy to say it that way to us, but that is where we were. That's how you say it out here. So we just spent a night there. We did not stay in Hikertown. Seems like a nice enough place, but we wanted to kind of get our laundry done and get some town food and spend a night there. So that's what we did. It took us about an hour to get a hitch in last night with a nice criminal defense lawyer. That's what he was. Thank you. From the area. Very nice man named Sean, and yeah, he was very nice. He was in a hurry, so it was nice of him to take his time to stop and pick us up. But yeah, it took us about an hour to hitch. It's a nice breezy morning. It's supposed to get warm, but we're gonna climb most of the day. So I thought I'd get this out of the way now while we're still walking on flat here. Got some nice poppies starting to show here in the mountainside. Nice purple flowers out there too. It's really pretty. And we're heading up the hill into the mountainsides. We should have plenty of water going forward. Looking forward to this next stretch. Little baby rattler. Oops, our first snake. Yeah, you got a fat belly.
He's cold and he just ate.
Yeah.
He's trying.
Yeah.
He's trying to get up there.
Yeah. Oh, cute guy. All right, for the purists that we are, we decided to do a road walk around this section right here because there was a fire at some point a number of years ago or whatever. The road walk is about the same mileage as the trail, where we're going to end up just about 2 miles down here, but apparently there's this plant, poodle dog bush. I will show you in a little bit. It is very toxic and much worse than poison ivy from what we understand, and it grows, oh, there's some right down there. It grows, mostly comes in right after a fire. There's some right there. This section is supposed to be covered in it because of the previous fire. So we're taking the precaution of not walking through it, and instead we're doing this road walk, and again it ends up at the same place that it meets back up with the trail where we're going to camp for the night anyway. So it works out pretty well, and hopefully we won't get any sick or rashes or anything like that from the poodle dog bush.
Go ahead.
Action. Okay, wrap up for day 30 on the PCT. We did 15.2 miles today, trail miles technically, and we did about 4,000 feet of ascent. It was, I feel like almost all of those were at one shot. For me, it was a tough day, because it was about 5 or 6 miles of climbing all in one shot. So,
in the afternoon too, which is hot.
Yeah, and then it got hot.
Yeah.
But I mean, otherwise, nothing. We left Hikertown today. We
left Lancaster first.
Well, first Lancaster. First, we left Lancaster
at 7 a.m.
with Raphael, our Uber driver. So he was very nice. Drove us all the way out, 40-minute drive back out to Hikertown, and dropped us off. And then we started hiking. It was a beautiful morning.
It was really nice. It was cloud covered, which was fantastic. Nice breeze going. It was much cooler. It was a very nice day.
Yeah.
Very nice morning.
And then, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock maybe? Somewhere in that range, roughly, it started to clear up. And then,
we still had big puffy clouds though. So.
But it definitely then started to heat up
yes.
as we closer to noon and whatnot. So, but yeah, we stopped for a break. 5 miles in,
about 5.5.
Yeah, and
for
then
water,
that's when the climb. Yeah, it was a nice break. We had
and then the climb.
Then the climb. It was a long climb. There was a picnic table near the top. So, and you can't pass up a picnic table.
No, not out here. You can't.
Nope. So, yeah, there was a campsite with a picnic table. We stopped there briefly. Had lunch with Pace Car and Chris, who may have a trail name
He's
now.
He's not accepted it yet, though.
Yeah, we're working on that. So, so we had lunch with them, and then we continued on. More climbing, yes.
And then it flattened out.
Yeah, it was
through trees, like pine trees and things like that.
Yeah, it was nice. Gorgeous. Actually, I took some video of that, so it was really nice. And then we got to
Mile 300.
Mile 300. Yep, that's a good notable point. Make sure I include that video or picture as well. So we, mile 300. For trail, it was mile 505.1, northbound miles. And then shortly after that, we entered poodle dog bush country, unfortunately. So
this plant is more feared than rattlesnakes and bear and anything else here on the trail. This plant, I'll tell you, is getting more attention than anything else.
It's true. It's true, because there are comments all over our app of other hikers like we road walk to try to avoid the poodle dog bush, and trail crews were out and they cleaned up, and some of this was from last year. And yeah, it's crazy. I took a little video of that as well, because it comes in after fire. It's one of the first plants to come in and grow. And that area, as you saw, was just had a fire. Actually, it's right here, right outside our tent, for the most part. And
but apparently, it's worse than poison sumac if you touch it. The oils on and it's very just. It's nasty stuff, apparently.
Yeah, and some people were just breathing it in the air.
Yeah, we've heard of someone who inhaled the balloon, which is beautiful, but inhaled it and then actually had some kind of congestion infection going on. Yeah, allergic reaction to that. So,
but when it flowers, of course, we don't have any flowering right now, but it's beautiful. So look it up. Just don't touch it. Avoid it.
Yeah.
So that's what we did today. So we technically started and ended with 15.2 miles. However, I think we only did about 14 and a half actual miles today, because we wanted to avoid that section, so we didn't have to worry about it. Likely something similar will happen tomorrow. We're going to do some road walking, because this section in particular, again, there was a fire, and so that's what happens. So we're going to respect that and make sure that we don't have any issues ourselves. So that is day 30. Just wanted to say hi to the Crest clan. So Shelby and Barry and Adriana, Adam, Alyssa, Addison, and Oakley. All of you. So yes, that's a lot of you. Just wanted to give a shout out and say hi to you. So hopefully we'll get to see you in a couple of weeks when we are home briefly. So, okay. I will pause there and I will give you a little shot of outside. Okay, really quickly, this is our campsite. We are tucked back into the trees just a little bit because it is windy here. You can see the service road here that we walked in on today, and the water tank is up there on top of the hill. There is a really nice view surrounding us, and I will take a really quick walk up here, but you can see, I mean, this is everywhere we have been for the last 2 weeks or so. The town of Tehachapi is out that way. This whole valley floor and those mountains out there. You can see the solar panels that we walked past the other day. Yeah, that whole valley floor out there is what we've been hiking around. Oh, and of course, still can see all the way out in the distance the windmills still out there. So, okay, well, that is a wrap for tonight, and we will talk to you again tomorrow. Have a good night.